Hello, vlog hogs. I have some exciting news for you. First of all, I'm going to try not to cry today. I'm going to try not to cry today. Shane's not helping. I'm really going to try not to cry today. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better than the last time I saw you, but that was truly just like 2 days ago. But I have cried every single day for like a week or a week and a half, so I'm going to really try not to cry today. But our house is officially listed, which is both happy and sad. However, before it was even listed for an hour, somebody already scheduled a showing, and now there are 2 more showings scheduled. So they've already got 3 showings scheduled, which is great. Hopefully that means that it's like gonna go really quickly or something, but we will see. 4 showings, oh my God, okay, so that's exciting news, and we're glad about that and everything, and obviously I'll keep y'all updated about it. Currently, we just came to like a little downtown area to go to a shop because y'all might remember a few vlogs ago or sometime recently, I went and got some honey. My mother-in-law had gotten us some honey for Christmas, and it was the best honey I ever had, and so I went and got some at like a little local shop nearby. And I was just thinking the other day, because I was running out of honey, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do like the longest drive ever to go get more of that honey. Well, I ended up like looking up the apiary, and they had a Facebook page, and they had just posted in like the middle of May saying that they restocked these 2 specific stores. One of them was a store that I went to previously, and the other one was a store that was actually like 10 minutes from our new house. And so I was like, oh, no freaking way. So we just pulled up to go there. I haven't been there yet, but it's kind of like a little like local store where they have like local handmade stuff, and I think they might have some antiques and stuff in there too, so we'll see. We wanted to leave early enough to like get some coffee and stuff because there is a coffee shop nearby, but it's already noon and that's too late for me personally. I ended up, well, not him. You can go get one if you want. Do you want to get one?
Do that.
I honestly had a very lazy morning. I just stayed in bed with Birdie all morning. Shane brought Birdie to me, and we laid there truly for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So
made you tea.
Yeah, Shane made me tea and brought me tea. It was really, really nice. So we're just having a chill day, and I'm gonna go get some honey, hopefully. Surely they'll still have some. But yeah, I'll let y'all know if we get anything else. Okay, haul time. First of all, they had a book that I've been wanting. They had a couple books that people had donated from Book of the Month, because you can see it has the little Book of the Month logo, but this is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Honestly, I don't remember what it's about, but I know that it's sci-fi. The little blurb says, "Are you happy with your life?" So man, that sounds good. But I've been wanting that, and it was $6.40, okay? Hello. Then, okay, so they had a bunch of honey up at the front. It was kind of like exactly what happened at the other store. They had a lot of other honey, and we asked the person, and she was like, no, we don't have that. And I was like, okay. So I got some different honey from a different place, and we're gonna try from them this creamed honey. It's like, it said that it goes through a special crystallization process. So we're gonna try that. And then I asked her, do you have this honey from this specific apiary? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, like I saw her post on Facebook that she had like restocked this store and this store. And she was like, here? And I was like, yeah. She was like, well, hold on. And she was like, come with me. It was truly exactly what happened at the other store. So I followed her back to this booth, and there were teeny jars like this. And I was like, oh man, surely there's a bigger jar. Got the freaking goods, y'all. We got the goods. I was so excited because I was kind of bummed. We were going to try the other honey, and I'm sure that it's good, but like, this specific honey is so delicious.
It's very tasty. God,
it's so good. So we got the honey, got a little creamed honey, and got a book. So, and we're not gonna go get coffee because it's too late, and we're gonna get some tomorrow instead. We're back home. We're back home now, and Shane is sneezing. Also, I don't know if I ever showed y'all, but I do have this mirror up here. That was the mirror that was in our old bedroom, and I really want to spray paint it. I want to use some of that like stone textured spray paint. I've used some on a lamp before, and it looked really cute because I feel like that's too dark for the area. There was a mirror that was at HomeSense that we really, really liked, but they sold it, and so we didn't get it, unfortunately. So this lamp really fits very well there. Like, it suits the space really nicely. I just think that the color looks like crap. But I have a package to open. This from Article. We actually ordered this shelf whenever we ordered all of our other Article furniture, and it had said that it wasn't going to ship for a while. It just like, I don't know if it gave us a date or not, but it said it wasn't going to ship for a couple of months. And then I was kind of thinking that like potentially they forgot about it because we hadn't gotten it for so long, but it just came last week, and it's a little shelf for the entryway that has like hooks and stuff. It's got a cute little scalloped edge, so I thought we could open it together. I'm not sure if it needs assembled or anything like that, but we can open it and hang it up together. And then we're just hanging a bunch of stuff up in the vlogs lately. So let me grab the box. This should be cute. I hope that the hooks are big enough to actually hang stuff on. The more that I look at photos of it, I'm like, the hooks look just like they're little nubs, which is gonna be really inconvenient, but hopefully they're big enough. And then we actually found a really cute little entryway bench. Well, technically it's like a bench / coffee table, and we loved it. We saw it on Facebook Marketplace and we were gonna go get it in Asheville, but then we measured and it was gonna be like a little bit too big for the area. Like we wouldn't be able to walk through the entryway comfortably. So I'm not so sure about that, but we're definitely keeping our eyes peeled for another little bench. Currently we just have that little turquoise table that I have over there, and that works fine to like set my purse on and set the dog's leashes on, but obviously we would like it to be a little bit nicer of an area. So we'll see about that. Oh God, we've got some really heavy duty cardboard in here. Big styrofoam, nice. Paper jig. Okay, the hell does paper jig? Oh yeah, it's called.
We know where to drill holes.
Oh, okay. Shelly. I forgot that it's called Shelly. It does require some assembly, it appears. But I see the hardware hanging out. Let's see. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna be able to show y'all nicely. Okay, I had to get all that noisy ass paper out of the way. This is so cute. Okay, let me turn it around so I can show it to y'all properly. And these little nubs, they are pretty substantial. So it sits like this. It's got a pretty good sized shelf that we could put like a little lamp or maybe like a piece of art on. And then it has these like brass kind of little knobs, but there you can see they're sort of angled. So we'll be able to hang some stuff on that. Isn't that so cute? I'm really excited. So we're gonna probably try to get that hung up today, and I'll show y'all how it looks. So as you can see in the entryway right now, we just have our little turquoise table, and I set my purse on it, and then we put like the dog's leashes and stuff on it too. There are already a couple of hooks here. I think that there was a piece of artwork here, so we could potentially use that. I don't know if it'll be too high or not, but we would love to have a little bench in that area and like a lamp over here, because this corner gets so dark, especially at nighttime, but even during the day it's so dark if I don't turn the overhead light on. And like the switches for the overhead light are kind of annoying. So we would like to have a little lamp, maybe like a ceiling, like a hanging pendant could be really cute in that corner, or a floor lamp or something. But the bench that we wanted was gonna come to about here, but it was also gonna stick out like that far. And so we could just not really have enough room to get in there. But here's the before, and let's see what we can get done. Cutie-licious.
It's really cute.
Is it level?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Level as it gets.
Wow. Now it's cute in here. It's a little bit higher than I originally wanted it, but it makes more sense because we can hang coats and stuff on it that way. And then if we do get another table or bench or something under it, we could set something next to it or whatever. And there's still room in the corner for like a tall floor lamp or hanging lamp, or maybe we could set a little lamp on top of it. Boomer. What do you think about the... I'm packing up a Poshmark order. I'm very excited. I got an order last night. Came through. I feel like usually on Poshmark, people will make an offer before they just straight up buy something. But this person, like, they liked the listing and then they immediately bought it. And so I was like, okay, perfect. Let me show it to you. It's this very cute top from Anthropologie, because as you may know, I used to work at Anthropologie. I was a manager there. And I love this top, y'all. This was one of my first, like, expensive clothing purchases from Anthropologie. Like, you know, their stuff is so expensive anyway, but like, I lusted after this top for so long. It actually had a matching pair of pants as well, but the pants were just like too uncomfortable for me. You can see the material is this like really weird thick. It's got like a frayed hem. It's really hard to describe the material of this, but it's like so boxy and cute. It also has kind of like a shimmery thread throughout it. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh, I wanted this top so badly, and we didn't even end up getting any of them in store, but then somebody returned one, and so we had one on our like onesie rack is what we called it, which was just like when people would return something and it wasn't something that we were currently selling in the store, it would like go on the onesie rack. And somebody returned this in a medium on the onesie rack, and I was like, oh my God, it's meant to be for me. And so I bought it, and like even with my discount, it was outrageously expensive, but I haven't worn it in forever. And so I'm going to now give it to somebody else who hopefully will wear it. So I just thought that we could pack up my Poshmark order together. I don't really have a ton listed on Poshmark right now. I just sold a Coach bag last week, or maybe the week before, that I got last year, and I just like unfortunately never carried. It's so, so cute. It was the little like Lena 23, I think it was, in the bluebell color. I actually opened it on stream, so like y'all are probably gonna remember it. It was so cute, but it was just way too small for me, and somebody bought it, and I think that's supposed to be delivered to them like today or tomorrow. So I'm happy about that. You know, I'm happy to be getting any extra money right now. So let me do this box, like let me tape it up, and then I can show you how I like to pack up my orders. Okay, I'm gonna tilt you down here just a little bit. I do like to really take like a few minutes to try to pack up Poshmark orders nicely, because I feel like, I don't know, it's just nice. It makes you feel like you're getting a nice little package. So I've got this folded up. I think that'll be fine. I usually always have some kind of like random tissue paper, and I will put a few pieces of tissue like in the bottom of the box. I'm gonna use this like darker purple that I don't really like that much. But I used to do this, and I would also wrap up the clothes and like tie them with twine. I don't know where I have any twine right now though. Remember that big twine thing that my mother-in-law got me? I need to find it so I can like start wrapping things up again, but that also takes a little bit of extra time. Sorry, it's probably noisy. So it's just got some paper down on the bottom, and then I will take another couple pieces of paper and I will kind of wrap the item up. This is where the I used to work at Anthropologie really starts to come out, because we used to wrap everything in tissue. It's kind of a nightmare, but actually fun fact, or fun little quick story. One time I was packing a gift for someone for Christmas. I was like wrapping it in tissue and like putting it in a bag for them. And the person ended up tipping me. He was like, oh my God, I love the way that you grabbed that tissue. Can I give you a tip? And I was like, I don't think so. And he literally threw a $20 bill at me. And my manager was there, and I was like, is this allowed? And he was like, I mean, take it. It's money. I don't care. And I was like, all right. So I got tipped. So that was funny. No, I don't really want to smush it. So I'm going to try to fold it one more little time. Oh, that's cute. It's like a nice little bundle. That will probably fit better. I don't want it to get all like wrinkled up and nasty in there. So I'll just wrap it in tissue. And like I said, I used to like tie this with twine, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm trying to get out of the house so I can go get a coffee. And then I will just place it nicely in there. Oh yeah, that fits great. So that's like that. And then I'll just tuck a couple more pieces of tissue in the side. I know this is like a lot of tissue paper, but again, I feel like it makes it cute. It makes it feel like you're unwrapping a gift, which I love. And then I'll probably put one more piece of tissue like bundled up on top of that. But the other thing that I really like to do is I like to write a little thank you card. So I have this really cute little pack of thank you cards. Let me show them to you. Oh, great. I just poured all the envelopes everywhere. It does come with little envelopes as well. But I got all of these little cards that have like different flowers on them. There's like a rose, that little yellow is so cute. I love the hydrangea one. Oh, the tulip, shut the hell up. Ooh, maybe we'll do this one. The cotton, that's really, really cute. Which one do I want to do for this? I think I actually might do this one. Look, there's one right here with an envelope ready. And those will be cute. And I just like write a little thank you note. I just say like, thank you so much for shopping my closet. And I don't know, I just like to add a little bit of a personal touch, you know, like whenever I sold the bag, I'm like, okay, so for example, like for this bag, it's like not that anybody cares. Like, y'all don't need to know what I'm writing in these notes, but I'm just telling you, Like in this one, I'll be like, thank you so much for shopping my closet. This top has been one of my favorites for years. You know, I'm so happy that it's going to a new home where it will get worn again. Yada, yada, yada. Like something like that, you know, because I don't know, anytime that I've ordered something on Poshmark or anywhere, whether it's Poshmark or like another shop or something, I always love getting a little personalized note. Just makes it feel special. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to print out the label. I'm going to go take this to the post office, of course, and get it shipped out. They bought the shirt last night, so I usually try to like have a really quick turnaround, which lucky I'm able to do because I have such a flexible schedule. So I'm going to get that shipped out today. I'm going to go grab a coffee, which I'm excited about because, you know, Shane and I wanted to get a coffee yesterday, but we weren't able to. We did go get ice cream last night, which was fun, but I'm going to do that, and then I might stop by the grocery store to grab a few things, but also I might ask Shane if he will do that. So I've got some work that I need to get done today. I also have some like house stuff that I want to do. I really want to vacuum today. I'm not trying to like mop today or anything, but I just want to vacuum all of the carpet and the rugs. So I'll try to get that done, but I will keep y'all updated with anything else exciting that happens today because this Poshmark package is about as exciting as it's going to get right now. Greetings. I have not vlogged all day today. Currently it's like 9 p.m. and Shane and I just stopped at the grocery store on our way home, and I have a grocery haul for you. Just like a really healthy, you know, this is just like what I eat in a day kind of vibe. Okay, first of all, big ass bag of white corn tortilla chips. Next, we have some more Drizzlicious, which you know that we love, cookies and cream. We haven't tried these yet. Maybe we'll try them. The lemon. Have y'all tried the lemon ones? I'm excited. I bet they're going to be good. So lemon cake, and then we got some blueberries because they were on sale. And some Bobos dipped, original oat bars plus dark chocolate. All of these Bobos are gluten-free, and I'm not really a huge fan of Bobos. Like the texture of them is kind of weird to me, but since these have chocolate on the bottom, I'm like, well, I'll probably like that. And then we have a pint of Ben & Jerry's brownie batter core. That's for Shane. And then not one, not two, but 3 pints of Jenny's salted peanut butter with chocolate flecks. This is the best ice cream I have ever had in my entire life. No, I'm not joking. It's so good. Like, I honestly cannot even describe to you how good it is. And our store doesn't always have it, so whenever it does, we stock up. So that's what we got. Just the essentials. Okay, look, this was an emotional, we have the munchies, but like sober munchies. We have like the emotional munchies. By the way, our house is listed, hence why we have emotional munchies. I'm going to trademark that, actually. You know, like whenever you're eating your feelings, let's call it emotional munchies instead. Okay, anyway, so our house is listed. We already got an offer, honey. Okay, first thing this morning, somebody went and had a showing, made us an offer. Then there were 2 more showings today. There are 3 showings tomorrow, and then there's going to be an open house the next day. So they were like really rushing us about that first offer, and we were like, we don't know, like not our realtor, but the other realtor. And we were just kind of like, we kind of want to wait and see if we get any other offers. So we'll see if we do. I would say that we probably will, but I will keep y'all updated about that. So I'm going to get all this put away and just thought that I would check in with y'all for the day since I haven't vlogged at all. It was a pretty busy work day for me, so like not that much exciting happened, but yeah, we'll see what we get into tomorrow, and maybe I'll check in with you then. I'm going to show them. I didn't show them. Tell them what it is.
It's Birdie. Look, it's Birdie. And it's Honey Bear.
No, Honey Baby.
Honey Baby, not Honey Bear. The box said Honey Bear. Honey Baby.
It's got bears on it, but it says Honey Baby. Oh, he's going to the influencer. Beauty tuber.
Honey Baby.
Okay, Honey Babies, we're going to try these lemon drizzles. Okay, they get it. Let's see. This is just like a thing we do on the vlog now, is try drizzle. God, they're violently yellow.
Whoa.
Ooh. This reminds me, you remember my Tate's lemon cookies that are my favorite thing in the world? This is going to be like those.
Oh, they're good.
They taste like Trix.
They're a little Trixie.
Trixie Mattel.
Who's that?
I'm sorry, y'all. Good morning, y'all. We're going to make the bed together. And if you're wondering if I have the same shirt on as last night, I do, because it has been, oh my God. Y'all, it has been quite the morning, let me tell you. So first of all, it's piss pouring outside. It's been like absolutely downpouring all day long. It was like thundering and stuff this morning, which was really cozy, but you know. So Shane had to be at work very early this morning. So he gets up and he's getting out of bed super early. Birdie comes to get in bed with me. And then by the time that he leaves, Boomer comes to get in bed with me too. So they're both in here with me, cuddled on top of me, which is super sweet. And it was funny because I actually wanted to take a picture and send it to Shane, but I like couldn't get my arms out. So I couldn't send him a picture. And then maybe like 10 minutes or so after he left, he came back in and I was like, what the heck is he doing here? And he comes back home and he's like, so something's wrong with my car. And he actually had taken his car to the shop yesterday because there was like something going on with the transmission. So he took his car, he's actually taken it to multiple shops over the past couple of days. And he had to take it like specifically to a Honda dealership yesterday. So he took it to a Honda dealership and it was there for a while and they apparently fixed it. But then today, whenever he was on his way to work, honestly, it was so early, I can't even remember what he said was happening, but like something was wrong. And by the time that he got out to like the main road, he was like, my car was just making crazy noises and was like stopping. And he said that he could like barely even get it in the driveway whenever he got home. So he comes in and he's like, I'm so sorry, but can you drive me to the studio? Because he doesn't have his van here. His van is at the studio. And I'm in bed with both of the dogs on top of me. And I'm like, okay, sure. And this is like 7 o'clock or something, which is like, you know, I had already been woken up by him and like I wake up pretty early anyway, but obviously I was like cozy and asleep with the dogs. So I'm like, okay, sure. Mind you, it's piss pouring, like I said. And like I try to never, ever drive in the rain because I really cannot see well in the rain. I feel like more specifically at night, I can't see well, but that's okay. So, of course, we get in the car and it's like absolutely downpouring. It's a complete shit show. I'm just like, oh my God, this is a nightmare. But I get him to the studio, all is well, and get back home. So once I get back home, I pull in the driveway and we have a text from the realtor. And the realtor is like, hey, can you two hop on a call at 9:15? I think that I told y'all yesterday we got 2 offers. We got a cash offer and they offered over what we were asking, which we were like delighted about. And then we got another offer that was not a cash offer and they just offered like the asking price and they were going to be getting a loan. So she was like, can you all hop on a call at 9:15? The cash offer offered even more. And we were like, oh my God. Well, I was like, oh my God, because Shane's at work. So, buddy, don't get on the bed right now. Let me finish making it. Hold on. So I'm like, well, Shane's at work, so I don't know if he can, but like I can. So I get on a call with her. We talk about it. They offered like $5,000 more, which is great. And then she was reaching out to the other agents who were doing the other showings today because not only do we have those 2 offers, but they have like 4 or 5 showings scheduled for today and an open house scheduled for tomorrow. And so she's like reaching out to these other agents trying to see like how serious their buyers are and stuff. And one of them is definitely serious, but it would be another loan. One of them is serious, but there would be a contingency that they have to sell their house first. So like she and I both agreed that we were kind of like, oh, like that's not the ideal scenario because then it's sort of like a domino effect if their house doesn't sell. So anyway, I'm like, what do we do? And like all of this is new to me. I've never sold a house before, you know. I barely even remember what the hell was happening whenever we were buying this house. So then she was saying that like the other option that we have other than to accept or to counter is to call multiple offers. And I was like, what does that mean, call multiple offers? And she said that if you call multiple offers, and y'all might already know this, so I'm sorry if you do, but if you don't, I'm just giving you a little info about selling a house. Oh God, my battery's about to die. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay, I've got the battery switched out. I thought I would come in here and give Birdie a little bit of love. She's still wearing her cone. She had a hot spot in between her toes. I'm not sure if I ever told y'all that or not, but it's getting a lot better. So she still has to wear her cone though, otherwise she will lick. So I think I was talking while I was making the bed about claiming multiple offers or something. I can't remember exactly what the verbiage is, but I was like, what does that mean? And basically what that means is if you claim multiple offers, call multiple offers, that's what it is. If you call multiple offers, oh, you have an itch, honey? Let me see. If you call multiple offers, then what that does is it just like completely cancels both of the offers or like all of the offers that people have offered, and it gives them the opportunity to make a new offer. So it's basically just kind of like signaling to everyone like, hey, we've got multiple offers. we need a better offer to actually accept one of your offers or something. And so since at the moment we just have one cash offer and one offer like for asking price that's a loan, we're just kind of like, well, I mean, that's a good one to have on backup, of course. Like we want to sell the house, but we all are in agreement, like Shane, myself, and the realtor, that the cash offer is the best way to go. And so I was like, well, why don't we counter offer? Because she was recommending that we counter offer even higher, because we can say, hey, look, we've got like a full day of showings today. We have a full house or an open house tomorrow. Like there's clearly people want this house, which is true. And so sort of like just utilizing the fact that we have the upper hand and being like, if you really want it, then you have to pay more. And I like that idea only because I'm really, really worried about the inspection. I don't know why. I'm not like, there's nothing specific that I'm even thinking of. It's just like an old house. And you know, the more stuff that we've done to it over time, the more that we've realized that it's just been kind of like pieced together in such a weird way that I'm like, I'm sure something weird is going to come up on the inspection. So I like the idea of countering more, because then if something does come up in the inspection, rather than like us having to take care of it and pay it, we can just be like, okay, let's knock like 2, 3, 4, however many $1,000s off to like make it more appealing. And especially if they're already offering over asking, then they increased, then we counter higher, even if they counter us back in the middle. If worst case scenario, we had to take more off because something bad happens in the inspection, then like we still should come out on top, you know? So she's going to give them a lot more time to respond than their realtor was. Like I was talking to her and she was like, dude, he called me like first thing this morning and was like, yeah, well, they need to know by 10 a.m. And they were like that yesterday as well. They were like, we need to know by 3 p.m. And it was just like, we just didn't have any time at all to think about it. So, oh my gosh, it has just been a morning, y'all. It has seriously been a morning. I kind of woke up with a headache as well, which sucks. It's like on one side of my head. And of course, whenever I was driving home, I was like, well, maybe I'll get on the treadmill and like work out and then, you know, start the rest of my day. But now that I'm home and like I had to hop on the call with the realtor, and then there's just been other stuff going on. It's already like 10:15, and it's not like it's ever too late to work out, but like I'm just a workout first thing in the morning kind of a person. And like I need to eat breakfast. I need to have some more tea. I've got some tea right here, but I need to have more. I might just take it easy. I might start a new book today. I think I might finally start this one. I brought my really cute bookmark downstairs yesterday because it looks so cute in this book. Look at that. Oh, I haven't started this yet, The Infinite Sadness of Small Appliances, but I think I'll be able to finish it pretty quickly. So maybe I'll start that today, and that'll be nice and cozy. I can do some editing. I went to the grocery store yesterday during the day. Not our grocery haul last night, but I actually went to the store yesterday and got a lot of stuff so I can have like chicken and salad for dinner, and I got some smoothie stuff so I can make a smoothie. And yeah, I don't know. It's just going to be like super rainy all day, and all I'm going to be able to think about is like house stuff. So I know that y'all are going to be seeing this like weeks after the fact. Oh, the other thing is that the cash offer people, they originally were going to close like at the very end of June, and then they moved their closing date up more to like mid-June, which is also very tempting for us because we're like, the sooner the better. Like we just want to get it done and over with. So I'll let y'all know as we get more news throughout the day, and I will definitely keep y'all updated. But that is what's going on with me so far today. It's just been kind of a crazy morning. So hopefully I can relax and enjoy my day. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm so nervous, but I'm also excited. Oh my God, y'all, I'm not even kidding. Like, not even a minute after I turned off the camera and walked into the next room, we got a text from the realtor that they accepted our offer. And what we're going to do now is we're going to like also counter offer to the other people who made an offer, just to try to like lock in a backup offer, just like worst case scenario. And she's still going to do all the showings for the people that are coming today, because there were a couple people who were serious for sure. But oh my God, y'all, just look. Oh, what I was trying to say earlier was that I know that y'all are going to be seeing this like weeks after the fact. So I was going to say, like, please think positive thoughts for us, you know, pray for us if you're a prayer. I'm not really a prayer, but I know that some people are. So, you know, you can still think positive thoughts for us, but you will be seeing this. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I've got a couple videos recorded. I'm like, you'll probably see this by the time that we're closing on the house potentially, or like nearing it. So either way, just send positive vibes, okay? Good vibes for the inspection, good vibes for everything. Just Oh my God, I can't believe it, y'all. It has been on the market for 1 day. Okay, it like literally they listed it yesterday. Had a showing 7 a.m. Those people immediately made the offer. It's just crazy, and it makes me feel so happy because as you all know in the last vlog, I was like crying my eyes out about my house, and it really just like touches my heart to know that other people are seeing like how special it is and are loving it. So oh my God. I finished reading a book yesterday. I finished reading Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. And oh my God, y'all, it was so good. I know that I'm like really, really late to reading that book, but it was so, so good. And I also know that a few like weeks ago or a few, maybe months ago, I don't know, a few vlogs ago, let's say, I was talking to y'all about trying to read The Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green. And I just like couldn't get through it. I had to DNF it. That one was just like hard for me to get through because he was talking about so many different topics that it was like hard for me to pay attention, you know? But with this one, he's just specifically talking about tuberculosis. And it's just about like the history of tuberculosis and how tuberculosis has like shaped the world that we live in like so many different ways. It's just like the way that it relates to like beauty standards of today, which is so crazy, and like a lot of racism, a lot of like racist ideals that were, I don't know if they were like started like because of or during tuberculosis, but it was just like just the most like insane stuff. But it mostly is about just like the history of tuberculosis and the different treatments for it, and kind of about how we are like failing as a species because we could be curing tuberculosis and like we could eliminate it, but we just don't. So, very, very interesting read. I listened to the audiobook and it was great. It was only like 6 hours or something. So, I definitely recommend that. I rated it 5 stars because it was just so good. So, I loved that. And then I did start my appliance book, my little like infinite sadness of appliances or whatever. Y'all, it's so sad. It's so sad so far. I'm not I'm not like, oh wow, this is so so good. But I'm also not like, ew, I hate this. I'm just like, oh, like it's okay so far, but mostly it's just like extremely, extremely sad. And I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So there's a little reading update for you. But really, other than that, other than like listening to that book and then starting a new book, I just like sat on the couch a bit yesterday with the dogs. I really just tried to take it easy because I wasn't feeling great. And oh, I also edited yesterday. That's something that I wanted to say, which is really funny, is that I started editing this vlog yesterday because I was like, oh, I feel like I've gotten enough footage over the last couple of days. So let me like start editing and see where I am, which is what I always do. I like vlog for a few days and then I'm like, oh, I think I've got enough footage. And then I go and I check and I have like 40 minutes worth of footage. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, how did that happen? And, you know, whenever I first started YouTube, which was like, oh my gosh, I don't know, like almost 5 years ago at this point, which is funny. But whenever I first started vlogging, I like always tried to keep my vlogs between like 18 and 22 minutes, which is so specific. And it's not like I ever heard like a metric or like a recommendation to keep them that long or anything. Really what happened was I asked my Twitch community like how long they would prefer for vlogs to be because they were the ones who were asking me to vlog. And I feel like most people said to keep it around like 20 minutes or so, or like that's what they prefer. And so I really tried to do that for a long time. And then lately with like the moving vlogs, those have just like had to be so long because I just have so much content, and I'd rather make a longer vlog than like keep chopping them up into a bunch of smaller vlogs. So the same thing keeps happening with me since then, where I just like vlog for a few days and then I sit down to edit and I'm like, oh my God, I have like 30 to 40 minutes worth of footage, which is crazy. So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not stressing about it, and I'm enjoying not stressing about it because I personally am such a like long form content kind of a person. I love long form. Like if I have a YouTuber that I regularly watch and they post a video and it's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I watch some vloggers who post like hour and a half vlogs. I'm like, yes, like I love it. And so I'm curious to know if y'all like that, or I mean, don't tell me if you don't like it, okay? I don't need to know. I'm just kidding. But like, I know that some of y'all will turn on the vlog whenever you're like doing chores or like working and have me on in the background or something. You know, if they're too long, you can always like cut it up into multiple pieces. That's what I do with like really long vlogs. Sometimes I'll watch them all at once, just kind of depending on what I've got going on. But other times it'll take me like 2 or 3 sometimes more days to get through it, and I just like watch it like 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time. But yeah, I've really been enjoying not worrying about the time and just like posting longer vlogs. And like I said, I like long videos, so I like to make long videos. And you know me, I'm very long-winded. I talk a lot. It takes me forever to get like one certain point out that could probably be gotten out a lot sooner. So I'm just a long form girl. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, I'm just gonna set y'all on the shelf in the closet. As you can see, Shane doesn't close his drawers all the way. But the other thing that I was gonna say is that like I just personally do not like short form content. Like it's not only that I love long form content, but I just do not like short form. Like I'm not on any of the apps. I will like get on the apps to post something and then I will just like log off so that way I'm not scrolling. Anything that I post is like a reel, like a gaming clip or something like that, or like a gaming clip on TikTok or something, which I very rarely do. But like, I just don't like short form. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like how everything is so just like, like next thing, next thing, next thing. It's just like, who is enjoying watching that? You know, like, can we please just cure our attention spans and watch something right away? Like the fact that, I don't know, just thinking about posting short form content, which like I've never really tried to do, but just the thought of it and how like you have to literally immediately capture someone's attention to get them to want to watch your video is just like, that's crazy to me because, and everybody's different, you know, and like, of course, if I would have grown up with like short form content like that, then maybe I would feel differently, but I didn't, you know, I grew up before a bunch of short form content. But like the thought of that to me is just so stressful because I personally, I'm the kind of person where like I will get recommended YouTube videos all the time. I get a lot of vlogs recommended because I love vlogs. And there are times where like I will watch somebody's vlog in full, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and like I may watch the whole thing and then be like, okay, like that was okay. I don't know that I'll watch another video of theirs again, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it's hard to give somebody a fair chance if you're only watching like 5 seconds of what they say. It's like if we're really clicking through things that fast, you either need to say something so shocking or so funny or be so incredibly attractive that somebody can't look away. It's like what is it with short form stuff? I don't like it. And I'm just like, sometimes I will watch videos from new creators like that I haven't seen, and I'll watch like a handful of their videos and I'm like just to like kind of catch the vibe and see what I think. And then sometimes I find new people that way, and then other times I'm like, I don't think that I'll watch them again. Maybe if they pop up on my recommended again in the future, then I'll watch them. But like, do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just like, I'm curious to know for y'all, like, I'm curious if you like long form or short form, and I'm curious whenever like people pop up, how much of a chance do you actually give them? Because I don't know, I just think it's so interesting to think about how much like with TikTok and like Instagram Reels and stuff, how much you like really have to instantly catch somebody's attention somehow, and how if you don't like what you're seeing or hearing within the first like 5 or 10 seconds, then you just scroll away. And I don't know, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, how are we giving anybody a chance by operating in that way? You know, I don't know. It's just interesting to me. So with all that being said, I think that this vlog is long enough for now. So I'm probably going to go finish editing it and get it uploaded and ready to go because I'm getting ahead, which is amazing. So you are going to be seeing this like weeks after it's all happening, which I love. I love getting ahead, especially on the vlogs. So yeah, thank y'all for watching and thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all. I know that I always say that and I always say the same thing, but I really do appreciate you for watching this, especially if you always make it to the end. Let me know if you made it to the end. And truly, let me know what your opinions are as far as like short form and long form goes. Not that I'm going to start, like, if you said, oh, I love short form content, like I would love to see you make TikToks. I'm just going to tell you right now, like, that's not going to be me. I'm not asking you that because I'm like, oh, I want input. Like, do you want to see me do short form? Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm just not. I don't see myself wanting to do that. It seems like a lot of work, and like it just doesn't appeal to me. What appeals to me is like sitting down, filming everyday mundane stuff, chit-chatting with you like we're friends, like we're on FaceTime or something, and just like hanging out. So I'm just curious to know like y'all's opinions on these things. So anyway, I'm done now. Okay. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you did, and I will see you in my next video.